Hi everyone, this is the Sony SRF-M37V TV Weather FM AM Walkman. I bought this radio back in the 2000s. I don't know exactly what year, but I did download their manual, and their manual said that the copyright date on that manual was 2003. So this radio is about 15 years old. Now dimensions, it's about 3.3 inches in width, 1.3 inches in depth, and 2.5 inches in height, and the weight is about 3 1/3 ounces, approximately. I'll show you the features here. Has your power button here, your clock button here. If you press and hold, you can set the time while it's off, either up or down. And then if you press clock and then press it a second time, you can set the minute up or down. And then you have your band button here. I'll turn on. This is your FM 1, FM 2, your TV band, and your AM band. And then you can also put your presets here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you know, the numbers have worn out on all these buttons. And if you press this 6 button, it is actually the weather band. I want to start with FM. After I go through the rest of the features, volume wheel here. Hold switch here. In this direction, it's unlocked, but if you click it this way, towards that arrow here, it locks the keypads. On the back, it comes with a nice belt clip here that you can detach. It has a description of the radio here, and then it shows how much power you need. It only needs one AAA battery here. I'll reattach the clip here. And then on this side, you can attach your headphones here in stereo, and your DX local sensitivity switch. On stronger stations, I suggest the local switch. If you want to get more distant stations than the DX, but beware, there is some bleed and overload at times. So I'm going to turn this on. I'll start with the weather band first. Right now, I would normally get KWO35, but they're still off the air. And then KZZ31 does not show up. It's too weak to show up on a weather like this. So don't buy it for the weather band. It's just, it's not good. Now we'll go to FM.
Call now for your free confidential consultation at 800-447-650. Our network of attorneys.
This is actually Nash FM 94.7, and for some reason it's imaging on 88.7. That's one of the problems with this radio is some of the imaging the lower frequencies.
Both tumble to the ground. No, up. 400 now at City Halls. Need to know. Don't.
And Connecticut as well, but lots of places all over the country are not.
She said they don't move. My grandma got a fat tag. I'm see up on that shot. West, but if no one can find you, it doesn't really matter.
The Yankees just got swept, losing 5-4 in 10 innings.
Supermarkets in Newark, French's Classic Yellow Mustard and French's Mustard.
I've been thinking too much.
Before we jump into that, look at verse 56. He speaks what he said he sees in his mind. Look at 56. See what you have.
York.
That's it for the FM band. Like I said, it does get you locals and sometimes semi-locals depending on the spot, and if stations that are not too close to you don't bleed over. That's a problem with this radio. some of the stations just tend to bleed over to adjacent channels at times, and even image lower, at least a couple of stations did. So FM, it's not all bad, and the sound quality is great. So this is a good radio for sound quality to listen to headphones, not to really a speaker, and if you mainly want your local stations. That's your best bet. Now I'm going to try the TV band, because I can actually get some audio on the TV band. For example, yeah, this is WPAT-FM Patterson, 93.1 or more, but it's imaging on TV audio channel 4, and then of course on channel 6. WNYZLP, New York City, on 87.75, and that is the actual frequency for channel 6. So I actually can get a couple of stations on this TV band, mainly imaging on channel 4, and then channel 6 its audio frequency. So I'm gonna go to AM. I'm surprised I'm getting it here, but that could be WGR Buffalo, New York, 280 miles, 5,000 watt tower, but it's at 5:50 a.m. So, a 5,000 watt station at that low of a frequency can go pretty far at night.
Won't hurt to check it out.
In the spirit, he's showing me you, woman. I see you there in that room. Also, yes, there's another woman. I see you in the workplace. You're listening to the radio. Grab games from the New York Lottery. Win anywhere. Win anytime. And I'm with saving their grass, which we always think it.
Several times with them. There is, though, an appreciation for their own culture, which I admire.
CFZM, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, 330 miles. That's Zoomer Radio. It's coming in pretty good tonight, at least with the connection I have.
We're out of time, but this has been
695. Curry's got you out a bottle of when improved or juice cleanse to put to the
WABC bleeds on a lot of frequencies here, from about 750 to about 800. So the bleeding's especially WABC.
the ones that you find on the interdune plains have a different call from the ones on the gravel plain.
How about that issue? And how about the number of homeless on city streets? Whether it's Cincinnati, Chicago, Los Angeles, Austin, Tampa, whether it's...
WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky, 644 miles.
The news that fits, they print.
I don't have 850, but 860 is CJBC, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, 330 miles.
Forest.org to find a neighborhood park or green space.
You won $270, lost $3,000. You really cleaned up tonight.
CHML, Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, 337 miles.
eBay heated neck wraps for relief from that. Stop or prevent home.
That could be KDK Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 307 miles. I'm surprised I'm getting it on this radio tonight.
617-254-1030 number, and Mike can call with some good questions. Do you have any questions? Maybe something you'd like to think about.
WBZ Boston, Massachusetts, 191 miles. KYW, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 82 miles.
Portable luxury. Your gift.
2 more runs in for him, so 93 RBIs for J.D. Martinez.
WTIC Hartford, 100 miles. WBAL Baltimore, 167 miles.
Things you need to know on Twitter and breaking news when it happens. This is News Radio, WTAM 1100. ABC News. I'm Dave Packard.
WTAM Cleveland, Ohio, 394 miles.
For campaign aides, including Donald Trump Jr., to meet with Russians at the infamous Trump Tower meeting months before the election. President Trump admitting the purpose of the meeting? To get dirt on Hillary Clinton.
A lot of bleed through from 11:30, but it looks like something from 11:20 is coming in. I don't know.
One area where both the Congress and local officials and the federal government and local officials need to be working together is to be sure that whatever...
WWVA, Wheeling, West Virginia, 349 miles.
And the intelligence community appeared at...
working together is to be sure that whatever happens on election day, there is confidence that that's what really happened.
Yeah, 1190 is bleeding a little bit through 1180, but it looks like WHAM Rochester, New York is trying to come in as well, and that station, by the way, is 238 miles.
Provided. Ray originated... made their way into the plaza and clashed with the Trump supporters.
WPHT Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 82 miles. Yep, WMTR, which is its classic oldie station, 12:50 a.m., Morristown, New Jersey. It's fairly local, but it's directional at 17 miles away.
Les llega cortesía de la A418. Vean por qué la inteligencia.
The way the Rays 8-7 and the Orioles took down the Rangers 9-5.
WJZ, Baltimore, Maryland, 167 miles.
The Eagles mean...
Go to heretolisten.com for tips and tools to help turn addiction around. A public service announcement brought to you by the Ad Council. Rush Limbaugh. He is ideal citizen. He's a wonderful human being. Wonderful and magical and alive and filled with vigor. America's Anchorman.
Rush.
Weekdays at noon.
Talk Radio 1320.
That's WJAS, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 307 miles.
We introduce a new stimulant.
We enough do it.
运动汽车直接
Ups and downs. They went together for Jesus, and they did for us as well. And like Jesus,
Around 85% of American households have internet access at home.
WFED, Washington, D.C., 204 miles.
Troops. Actually, almost anything we do. We'll get to that later. The things he does.
WWKB, Buffalo, New York, 208 miles. That is a 50,000 watt station.
Our air.
WCKY, Cincinnati, Ohio, 561 miles.
Tourists say thousands of people are trying to get off one of three popular Indonesian flights to Thailand, the northwest of Hong Kong, 91.9.
Yeah, there's two stations mixing in there. KXEL, Waterloo, Iowa, 944 miles. That's the English music, and then English talk, I should say. And then, but there was another frequency that mentioned 1540 and 91.9. I'm not sure. I might put on the comments below if I can find that station. It might be CHIN in Toronto, but I'm not sure. WPTX Lexington Park, Maryland, 218 miles. Oh, that is it. And final thoughts, surprisingly, some AM stations are going through tonight. So it might be just a good night for AM DXing. Imagine, how my other radios are doing. But as far as AM is concerned, much better for local stations, at least as far as the strength is concerned. You might be able to get some distant stations, but tends to miss out due to some of the bleeding on some of the local 50,000 watt stations, especially WABC in New York or WOR, even WFAN, you know, other 50,000 watt stations. At least some of them will bleed through the next frequency. So, depending on what time of day you're listening to, you probably have a better luck at night getting distant stations. But otherwise, it still holds up. I mean, the AM I think is a little better than the FM actually, as far as the sensitivity selectivity is concerned. So that is it. That's it for my review. I wouldn't spend a lot of money on this radio if you ever find eBay, because I've seen some of the prices like as low as $80. Really? No, that's too much. Unless it's in mint condition, but even then, that's a bit much. Please, if you can find it somewhere in eBay for like maybe $30, maybe $40, and I think that's even pushing it, then go ahead and get it, but it's not worth $80 on eBay. No way. Well, that's it for my review of this Sony Walkman. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good weekend, everyone. God bless. Bye-bye.